Hello everyone, this is Lugar Digital. You are welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be discussing as touching what is going on currently in AAS, Africa Arbitrage System, and also the trending news on channel television and the reaction of people towards that, because I can see that many people are sending messages to me either on my group, WhatsApp group, Telegram, and also based on the previous video I posted. And also now they came across the video, the trending news on channel television as touching a Abayomi case, a Abayomi issue, asking me several questions, the effect of the news. What about if government of Nigeria actually come about that? Hope it's not going to cause any issue to AAS and all that. I'll be showing you the video on the video I'm talking about that I came across on channel television. You too can see what we are trying to say. And not only that, I will still also be reacting towards some other questions that people are asking about AAS. You get, those are going to be all what we are going to be discussing today on this channel. On this channel, kindly stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Also, if this is your first time of coming across this channel, or you've been watching me for a while, you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel and then drop your comments in the comment section, whatever might be your own view as touching this case. All right, and also if you've not watched the previous videos that I posted in regards to the CEO explaining vividly about how the old story actually came about. You get, just the video, right? I will drop the video below this video, or you can check through my channel to check the video as touching the 87 millions of dollar or 67 billions of naira that this guy Abayomi stole from AAS. Okay, let's get started right now. Just stay and watch this short clip from Channel TV that I will show to you right now and give your own honest opinion as well. Like I said, you can drop your comment below in the comment section. Just watch right now.
Coming on today.
Nice to be here.
Well, this is coming up because, over the weekend, the news of the arrest of a certain Abayomi Oluwasesan, who, by operatives of Interpol, they said at the time that he allegedly hacked into his company's blockchain account and stole $87 million, and then which led to why they're raising an awareness campaign on security consciousness, what people need to do. And about this blockchain technology too, several people, yes, they spoke about it, but not a lot of people understood what it entailed. Many just, okay, they trust a certain person, invest their money and trust that person to do their due diligence. But with this kind of story, what kind of issues, how did this even hit you when you see this kind of story? Because you, in that sector, you will be part of those who will be guaranteeing, assuring people that certain things will be secure for them to go into.
Gone wrong.
So just tell us then, what could have gone wrong in this case?
I read the story, and I think both the guy that is making this accusation and the guy that is being accused, I think they both have some explanation to do. There seem to be a lot of issues between the two that are not yet in the public layer, and I'm sure the Interpol will get into the details of that. According to the story, the CEO gave access to the Abayomi guy to be able to run the platform. And I don't know how you do that. If you know you have a platform with billions of naira, hundreds of millions of dollars, why will you hand over the information, the access to an individual? I mean, who does that? Within any financial transaction online, if you are a platform that administers people's funds, at least there must be two people who initiate and maybe one or two other people who approve. So how do you then hand over control to just an individual and then you turn around to accuse the individual? What do you expect? It's like opening your vault to a thief and hope that they won't steal anything from it.
Just as you can see on the channel television, You can see how AAS has been trending to have even got to channel television and becoming a subject of discussion in regards to blockchain and cryptocurrency, talking about this guy who stole from his boss Jason Michael, even though the man there didn't actually explain because if you notice the reaction, he didn't actually explain the whole story. But for those of you that haven't watched or got the whole story, you can check my channel and see everything that the CEO explained, how everything happened. But now, just as we continue on these discussions and in my reaction towards this and also some other questions, let's start first with this question. Before we come to talk about the trending news on this channel issue and its effect. Okay, the first question that I want us to talk about today is the question of, will AAS relaunch? Is it true that AAS will actually come back? Not only that Hope AAS has not scammed us just like COTPS. That is, will AAS come back again? Hope AAS has not scammed us just like COTPS did. Why? Because history will always want to repeat itself, and then whenever anything happens, people will want to trace back to history and check some antecedent events to see that hope this thing is not also coming up just like what happened in the time past. Now, but my sincere reaction towards this, I understand this, I understand your feelings, whatever you might be going through, and for the fact that AAS has spent like 3 months without relaunch yet. But the COTPS you are talking about that brought about these questions, people asking this question, I myself, I did COTPS, and I can also relate with this because most of people that are also into AAS, most of the investors, most of them as well were victim of COTPS. And with the fact that this Jason Michael, the CEO of AAS, was trying to calm them down, giving them hope, also made them to trust AAS to the extent of putting their hard-earned money in AAS. And now that what had happened, people are now asking that, is there possibility for the relaunch? And hope it has not scammed us like COTPS. But before you actually make your conclusion, listen to this. I told you that I did COTPS as well. But I want you to think and look at this thing that I will be mentioning right now. Number one thing is that consider these things. When COTPS had issue, COTPS only told you that they are going to be back, and from that time they gave the update as regard the shutting down. No other updates coming again. Means that the first thing you have to consider is that during COTPS there was no update. We were not receiving frequent or update as touching the progress or what might have happened. We were only being told that the platform was hacked by some people, from some hackers from China, whatever. And from that time, we never got any update from COTPS. That's the first thing you have to think about. The second thing about COTPS is that we don't know the CEO of COTPS. And that really made COTPS not to be transparent enough, because we don't know the founder, we don't know where it is from. There's no how we can actually trace the person of COTPS or the person, the CEO of COTPS. We don't know the CEO, we don't know the team, we don't know the brain behind it. There's nowhere to look for anybody as touching COTPS. That's the second thing you need to consider. The third thing you need to consider about COTPS is that there's no means of reaching out to them. They don't have social media platform, they don't have Telegram, they don't have YouTube, they don't have Facebook page. There's no how you can reach out to them. Even if you want to arrest them or you want to actually take them to court, there is no means of reaching out to them or getting in touch with them. That's the third thing you need to look into. And the fourth thing you need to look into is that it got a point in time that we had no access to the COTPS website. That all we could do is to be checking if it was pinging or not. You get. COTPS also did like other scam websites, whereby later they shut down the website, no access to anything again. All these things are what I saw about the shutting down of COTPS. Now let's come to AAS. Let's come to CAS. You know, the first thing I said there was no COTPS was not updating us, but in AAS we have update. The CEO always updates us as touching the progress of things, as touching what they've done, and as touching every information or giving us the fact that AAS tend to come back. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that we have access to CEO. We have access to CEO. CEO always come up. You can see his picture. We know the family. We know the children. And then people have been around him. And many people like that. He has shown himself. Just imagine a man like that who has actually revealed himself. Tell me where he's going to. Tell me where he's going to run to. Even in regards to these current issues about this Abayomi has actually put CEO outside that a lot, even Interpol and the security agencies are getting to know him. Now tell me if anything happened to, if AS does not come back, tell me where Jason Michael want to go. That's the second thing you need to consider. The third thing is that there is no, in COTPS, there was no means of reaching out to them. But in AS, there's means of reaching out. We can get across AS through the social media, through Telegram, and then on other Facebook and other social media platform. You can chat with you can also the Telegram and also as well. They have social media platform. You get, that's on that. That's the third thing. And the fourth thing is that you have access to your website. You can see your dashboard. Everything is still running. The only thing that they are left with is just to complete the part that was affected during the whole process when the hacker get into AS, and also to make everything to be strong again. But with this opinion of mine, I can say that AAS has not, we cannot conclude that AAS has scammed us. No. AAS will truly relaunch and they will come back strong and stronger. They will come back strong and stronger. Now, with these features, you yourself can look into this to assure yourself that AAS will truly come back. I know how you feel. I know what you're going through. In fact, I am also in the game. I know what I've been passing through in regards to this. But just with a matter of time, and also I can tell you that this month, July, you will see what will happen this month, July. AAS will come back strong. AAS will come back strong. So you cannot compare AAS with COTPS. That is on that. I think that question is now cleared. That question is clear. Let's quickly move to the second question before we react towards the channel TV issue. The second question here is that by the time AAS relaunch, by the time if they truly come back and we are trading again, that can AAS, somebody was asking me that can AAS last up to 3 months after the relaunch? That since we had 3 months, we traded 3 months, and now we are now like in 3 month break. Is there possibility for AAS to also stay for like another 3 months or more when they relaunch? All right, this is my reaction to this. Just as we've seen, if on the previous, when AAS first launched, if we could trade for like 3 months, despite of what was going through, what was happening, as reviewed in this Abayomi case, I can say that AAS will stay more than 3 months when they relaunch, because number one thing that I see towards that is that they have changed the boat. They have changed it to higher version than the one before, and the boats can actually, the CEO said we are coming stronger and stronger. The boat I think this boat is actually powerful than the one before. All this missing ROI and all those issues we were having with the previous one, there's tendency for us not to be experiencing them again. And also, AAS is coming strong and stronger. AX will come stronger and stronger than before, and it tends to last more than the previous one. More than the previous one. In fact, we will really enjoy the coming. It's just that this time of waiting is not easy. I understand, and I can also understand your feelings and what we are all going through. It's not easy. But I can say that AAS, from my own point of view and from the way I've been seeing it, I think this relaunch, this second version, will last us and sustain us longer than 3 months that you guys are asking. It's longer than 3 months. But just be careful, and just be careful. You understand what I'm trying to say? You understand what I'm trying to say? That is on that. While on the last question on this video is about the trending news on the channel television that you watched, that I showed to you on the clip. And what is the question? People are saying that based on the current news on Abayomi trending on channel television, that is it not going to be a trap for government of Nigeria to stop or fight against AAS? That once this trending news get escalate to the extent that the government will get to know about this issue, and some authority will get to know, and it might be as an attack or a fight to stop the operation of AAS. That is the question that people are asking. That's the question that people are asking in regards to its effect. But this is my honest reaction towards this question that people are asking me on this matter, because they are feeling like this thing is trending a lot, and then authorities are seeing it, government are seeing it. But this is what I have to say. The first thing you have to understand is that AAS is not only dealing with Nigeria. AAS is not about Nigeria. In fact, take your mind off from that. AAS is something that cut across, if I'm not mistaken, that cut across like 75 countries in the world, or above 70 countries. Now, it is not a matter of Nigeria. So that you will not be thinking that Nigerian government will now come. No. That is the first thing you must understand. And the second thing you must understand is that you cannot fight against blockchain. This is blockchain matter. You cannot fight against blockchain. So far, government cannot stop it. And no, this is a trading something on the blockchain, this thing. That's the second thing I think. But the third thing is that even if anything like that won't happen, the CEO will always find a way out. I trust Jason Michael. He will always find a way out. He's always aware. He will always find a way out. Just chill and calm down. And also, what else again? We can also say that this training of this AAS on channel television is even a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing in disguise, because it is helping. It is actually helping AAS to be spread across Nigeria and across the internet. And for it to spread across the internet or the Nigeria and all that, in fact, it is part of what will strengthen the security of AAS, because this Michael wouldn't want to mess up. I am telling you, his face is outside there. His children are outside there, including his wife and his family. And in fact, he has been exposed to security personnel. He has been exposed to some certain people. There's no place he can hide, even if anything really happened to AAS. That is one thing you have to know, that even the spreading of the trending is even to expose Jason Michael, to expose AAS. And this will even make CEO to caution himself from doing anything that may want to backfire. That may want to come back to him. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because Jason Michael has no hidden place. Just calm down. This is my honest reaction towards these 3 questions. And also, if you have your own reactions, you have your own comments towards this, you can drop it below this video. You can drop it down Also, if you have your question, you can drop it down as we react towards these questions. You get, this is where I am going to be stopping this video. If this is your first time of coming across my channel, just like I said before, just do me a favor of subscribing to this channel. Not only that, turn your notification bell, share the video to your friends and then to people. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.